Hi, hello, welcome to the we don't know what series this is. I'm just gonna call it counselorship. It could be something else. I'm gonna be doing the Cancer rising love and money reading. Okay. So love and abundance. So I hope we'll see what comes out. So I'm gonna call this the potpourri. And we'll see. We'll see what we have on the menu. So um, for some reason, I kept thinking that Cancer was Capricorn, and we're going to go ahead and use that for the Capricorn sun. Now, this is for Cancer rising. If you do not know your rising sign, then use your North Node. Of course, you can check other energies, but they become less accurate. If you start with your North Node or your rising sign, it'll be 70% accurate for what will come towards you across your path. When you check other signs, sometimes it hits other parts of your life, and it's not always a direct experience. So when you go towards your rising sign or your North Node, if you do not know your rising sign, this is it's more something that will actually happen, and it's also something that you will have recollection of. You'll see it, you'll notice it's coming for you. If you're checking your Venus sign, it may be coming in your relationships or your love or marriages, which are one-on-one partnerships that you have. Okay, like if you check your Mars, it may be checking. It may be talking about what's happening in respect to enmity, driving forward, things of that nature. And I'm talking to Cancer rising. If you don't know your rising, start with your North Node, and then go to other energies if you're curious. But start with your rising. Everything else will clarify your rising and or North Node. Okay, so we have the Devil, which is talking about a Sun in Capricorn, which we have right now. Okay, and then we have somebody's looking on how to open up a door. Page of Swords. Okay, Princess of Swords. That's the truth. Now, it can also be that somebody is kind of sneaking around. It can be that somebody, I'm hearing the word hoovering. Okay. So this is not divine love. Yeah, some shadows coming back is what this is saying. Now, I know we're in a couple of retrograde shadow periods right now, but we have an interloper. It's combination, and they can be a Judas, a Jonas, a Jezebel. Jezebel also has attendants. One of them would be Delilah. Yeah, so we are still stuck to we have a cord to somebody from the past. There's no money here. This is love and karma. Okay, we don't have power to move freely in this world. We're getting things off the ground. We're learning how to navigate whatever access we want, and we can have supreme power and access in this world. Unfortunately, we have a karmic binding, a tie, and that's the advice here: free ourselves. So somebody's coming back through. Whoever comes back through, this is the person we need to let go, and it's going to happen very soon. Now, they may be a baby daddy, baby mama, or we will have past lifetime relationships with them, where it's safe to love, meaning we got to give them love because it spans time. It's multiple lifetimes. We don't necessarily need to let them back in our life, meaning completely restore access to them. We got to just say, I'm glad to see you growing, healing. I'm sorry I can't F with you, be around you right now. Be on and pop and move how you move. I'm just going to move out your way, and you're forgiven for whatever happened. You can deal with God for the rest of that. This absolution that you want, absolution from me you want, or this pardon that from me that you want, you need to give it to yourself. I know now you're thinking differently about how you treated me back then, but also understand that you're not coming back to the same person I was back then. I'm a different hoe today. The hoe that I am don't want to sit here and waste time with you. That's the kind of, it's okay to love, okay? So we have to stand in our power, but we have to release this X. We're not saying like, hey, I'm cutting you out of my life, unless they are toxic malignant. So let's ask this question. Do we feel unsafe? Malignant actually is closer to psychopathic versus grandiose, which is closer to sociopathic. One is missing feelings, the other one is missing a conscience. So malignant is missing a conscience. They really don't know or care. Usually they know. That's the thing about the thing about psychopaths that's really scary than sociopaths is sociopath is they would if they could. Psychopaths very well could, and they choose not to. In fact, they enjoy flying in direct opposition, flying in the face of, and they may still be operating under some type of veil of secrecy only so that they can go undetected longer. They don't even care about getting caught. Most of them. Although truly skillful psychopaths, you'll find them at the upper echelons of society, most amount of CEOs in the world, okay? So we are actually getting our contract rewritten in the heavens. The divine is presiding over this adjudicated, okay, yeah, because we're being brought before the throne of the Most High by the male ancestors in our bloodline. And so something is happening. We're being reorganized, restructured, but we need to settle up any kind of debt that we have. And it's with this little chickadee hoe from the past, whatever, what have you, little stringaling, little cordy ward, carrying the hoe around in the astral and the spiritual, letting them suckle up our teeth or whatever, what have you. Because we're too loving and too trusting, too caring and too kind. And it's okay. We did get hurt. It taught us some things. God bless us. God healed us and let us learn. And yeah, there was some deception, but we were also deceiving ourselves. We were ignoring things. We were really codependent and not willing to honor and appreciate that. Now, we're fine without them, but we still need to separate. We still want to love on a person. We see a person needy. Okay, but we are engaged to be married to a twin flame. This is a karmic because they're still stuck attached to us. That's why they're karmic. Okay, they're not a false twin. They're a karmic soulmate. So it's fine to say, "Hey, I love you. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I need from you." But the thing about it is like, okay, do you feel safe? Is there trust? Because remember, I was using words like grandiose and malignant, also known as sociopathic and psychopathic. I'm not a clinician and can't diagnose. Well, I'm not a mental health professional. Okay, so it seems like passion is in on the way. It's already entered into the timeline. And we're being called out to address some things so that we're ready. Okay. So let's see what's up. Yeah, so don't stop me now, no need to get, yeah. So we want life, we're going out to get bigger, brighter, and better. And it's not necessarily that we're going out to get it for the first time. It's like we've been trying to get it and now we finally have it coming in because there's a missing piece of information. And really it's an executing of our personal power. We've been kind of stagnant or kind of meek. We need to be very clear. Okay, so we have the Temperance card and so this is the angel and the archangel. The Judgment card, so that was calling judgment on that devil situation, that cord. Now we're single. Now our covenant has been honored. We're refreshed and renewed. Also, we're going to have a new contract. Wish granted. But with that, you have to go to a process. It's not just a prayer. But wish granted in terms of like, you don't have to be going through difficult things with the Nine of Cups. With the Three of Cups, if it says wish granted when the intuition speaks, it's because previously we were lacking a solution to something. So it's come in. Let's see what the next cycle is going to be bringing, and that's moving onwards towards the 10th of Febrero, February. So moving into Aquarius season. So we've been looking for a practical plan. Remember I said we were missing a piece of information. Practical plan. And the practical plan is stand in our personal power. And again, we don't need to explain. Somebody wants to come back into our life, say, you know, and I'm not really trusting this. I don't need to dialogue about it. I'm going to go off my gut and just make a gut. You know what? I'm going to make a gut call here. It's a no. Or you know what? I need a little more clarity. Let's meet for pizza. Let's meet for tacos. Let's meet for nachos. Let's, you know, walk around the park. But meet me for Pinkberry. Meet me at Shake Shack. You know, buy me a burger. Buy me a drink. Okay. After having lunch or supper, early dinner with homeboy, go get a drink on your own. Okay. But we have 4 months to get a plan, but really we need to start now. We need to have, in 4 months, we need to have been working on a plan. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's the cycle that we were in, yeah. Because the answers are coming. And first things first is that's what we need to understand. We're looking for a plan right now. But number one, what I want you to know is that the part of the waiting is to release negativity, to cleanse, purify, and allow confidence to return. We were not standing in our strength for a minute there. And a minute might have been an extended period. Yeah, so there is also some surrender. So that is suggesting to me some waiting. Okay. Yeah, it's because something will come through to test our commitment, and it's saying that nothing will come of it. But the taking action is standing in our power. It's a shift in our resolve is as much as the heavens need to see in terms of taking action, at least in the beginning to start. It's a you take 2 steps, I'll take 5 kind of deal. And who's taking 5 steps? The Lord. There might be a sister coming back in to take a minute, take a beat, take a breath. Remember, I said your commitment is being tested. What do you need to release? A sister. They could be a soul sister, a birth sister, a biological sister. Hey, sister, soul sister. Yeah, so it might not be a close. It's a close female friend. Okay, well, I'm in a queer community, so this person is embodying the feminine energy regardless of their gender at birth. We need to give socialization. So we just need to be a witness in the group that we're in and a little bit distracted from ourselves. And then when it does come to us, we need to just stand in our power, make a decision. No more of this. Yeah, because the fiery climax approach. So we have a battle. Somebody's coming in and we're going to have to say no. And it might be a male that comes in to bring back up the past in terms of, I'm hearing nookie. And they may want l'ecesso, they might want the cookie. So, and then a false sister, a false friend, a false confidant. We need to let them both go is what I'm seeing. Look at the bigger picture. What does that mean? There's a bunch of toxic, malignant people in our life, so much so that we were brought to a dull, slow, a dull, steady lull of a crawl, you know, almost to a complete stop, inert, life not moving forward, not too much progress. And that's so not true. Rest is productive. Okay. So we were healing, waiting for this new start to come. So something might have had to be an eclipse out of our life, but that's a new moon. So watch a new romance is coming in. Okay. Uh, yep. So we have Libra and Aries. So this is the divine partnership. Okay. All right. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. As I was saying, Cancer rising. This is preparing for the missing piece to come in. Smash that like button. I'll talk to you soon, dear. Bye-bye. Oh, excuse me. Bye.